This is what it was like staying on the Grand Chateau side of the Fantasy Springs Hotel in Tokyo DisneySea. As soon as we walked into the main lobby, we were awestruck at how gorgeous this hotel was. This is where everyone will enter that's staying on property, but if you are staying in a Grand Chateau room, you'll turn to your right, walk through these doors, and enter a smaller, more secluded lobby. Also gorgeous. We completed our check-in easily and quickly before we were led down this hallway that had these displays featuring the most stunning iterations of the princess gowns I've ever seen. I stood here staring for way too long before we head up to the 5th floor to find our room. We had booked an alcove and terrace room. I had looked this up previously online, but I was still blown away by how spacious the room was. That is the alcove bed right there, and I believe the couch pulled out as well, but we just felt like absolute royalty in this room. The attention to detail, the furniture itself. But the piece de resistance was this massive terrace overlooking Fantasy Springs. I think luck was on our side because we noticed most of the other terraces weren't this large. It looked like only 2 others boasted this size. So we just felt very lucky. If you're staying in a Grand Chateau room, you will be offered a welcome drink and treat. We chose sparkling wine and decided to enjoy our treats on our terrace looking into the park before heading down to the Grand Chateau private entrance into Fantasy Springs. There is a Fantasy Springs hotel entrance as well, but this one was even more private and streamlined. A truly game-changing perk is that when you do stay in a Grand Chateau room, you are given 8 attractions passes included with your room. You can buy more. These work almost the same as lightning lanes or priority passes. You skip the line, but the best part is there are no time constraints. You can ride these rides at your leisure. So we got on everything we wanted to do and still had time to head back to our room to get ready for dinner. On property, there is a French restaurant called Le Libellule. However, it is only available to Grand Chateau guests to dine at. So I jumped at the chance, and as soon as we sat down, the Disney magic started. We were led to a room where Mr. Mickey Mouse himself was waiting to say hello and to take photos. And they even printed out miniature versions of our menu of the evening for Mickey to sign. And we will hold on to these forever. It was just a great start to an amazing dinner. The food was phenomenal. The service was even better. This dinner lasted about 3.5 hours. I did the wine pairing as well. We watched the fireworks from both DisneySea and Disneyland through the window. This was definitely a highlight of our stay. My partner even told them we were just celebrating my birthday, and they came over, took photos, brought a beautiful dessert. It was a very special experience that I can't recommend enough. While we were dining, housekeeping performed turn down service, so we were ready to fall asleep listening to the sounds of Fantasy Springs.